I need to tell you guys something. Sometimes last week I sometimes last week I had a thought that actually scared me a bit, right? So I had come back from work and was thinking about my was thinking about my day, right? I was thinking about my day at the clinic, like the routine of it, the same thing over and over, the structure and the schedule. And then it hits me that if I'm already feeling like this now, what happens when this becomes my actual life? Like 5 years from now, am I just going to wake up every day, go to work, check the time, wait for 5 p.m. and go home? Then repeat the whole thing again? Because I can't lie, that thought, it stressed me out a little bit. And I feel like nobody really talks about that part. So yeah, today we're talking about that quiet panic of, is this really it? And this is going out loud. I think the weirdest part is you work towards something for so long, school, exams, everything, and then finally you get here and it's like, okay, now what? And nobody really prepares you for the routine part of life, like the normal days, the repetitive days, the days that are not exciting or dramatic, just there. And I started asking myself, like, how do people do this for years, like, without losing themselves? Because I don't want to wake up one day and realize I've just been existing, really, not living. And I think what scared me the most is this idea of becoming a professional robot. Like, you know what you're doing. Like, you know, when you're doing everything right on paper, you're showing up, you're working, you're ticking boxes, but inside, you're just not there. You're not curious anymore. You're not excited. You're just going through the motions. And I really had to be honest with myself. Like, I don't want that. I don't want a life where I'm just counting down hours. I don't want to lose that part of me that actually cares and notice things. So I have decided something. If I can't change the situation immediately, I can change how I move in it. And starting what I call side quests. Like if the work itself feels repetitive, I'm going to make the experience more interesting, right? I'm going to be setting small random goals, like very random goals for myself every day. Like, let me actually observe how people react in stressful situations. Let me see how I can make one interaction better today. Let me learn something small that I didn't know yesterday. Basically, I'm trying to turn my life into a game because if I'm being honest, if I'm bored all the time, I can't just blame the situation. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes I'm not engaging with what's in front of me. I mean, I could do better. So instead of just giving my time, I'm trying to take something from it, even if it's small. And then I realized something that made me calm down a bit. Not every part of life is going to be exciting. Like realistically, most of it won't be. And that's just life. Maybe like 80% of any job is just routine, admin, repetition, and structure. But then there's that 20%, like a small part where something actually clicks, or where you help someone, or you learn something exciting, or you learn something that actually sticks with you. And I think I've been focusing too much on the 80% instead of holding on to the 20% because that 20%, that's where the meaning is. That's what makes everything feels worth it. So yeah, I don't think the goal is to completely escape routine. I think the goal is not to lose yourself inside it, to stay curious, to stay present, to keep finding small things that makes it feel real. Because maybe life is not always going to feel exciting, but that doesn't mean it has to be empty. It has to feel empty. and still figuring that out in real time. So if you've ever had that quiet panic of, is this really what my life is going to be like? You're not alone. We'll figure it out one side quest at a time. And I'm still learning. And yeah, this is going out loud. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.